This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
Propel Fitness Water. With Gatorade electrolytes, zero sugar, and vitamins, Propel hydrates better than water to help you get the most out of your workout and get back to your best self. What propels you? Propel with Gatorade electrolytes.
AI is moving fast across the enterprise. But without visibility, it's just chaos. Different tools, different models, different teams using AI in completely different ways. ServiceNow turns that chaos into control. With the AI Control Tower, you see all your AI across the business in one place. What it's doing, what it's done, and what it's about to do. So you stay in control. To put AI to work for people, visit servicenow.com.
From the Fifth Quarter Studios in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to Coach Unplugged. And now, your host, Steve Collins.
Hey everybody, welcome to Coach Unplugged episode. I have no idea, but before we get going, I'd like to big a shout out to our two sponsors. First of all, Dr. Dish, the number one shooting machine on the market. Go over, mention Coach Unplugged, they'll give you $450 off, and they'll take really good care of you. Before I forget too, if you like this podcast, go over and check out some of our other ones like High School Hoops, Coaching Youth Hoops, 5-Minute Basketball Coaching Podcast. If you're looking for that one defense that will work against anybody, the Funnel Down Defense Podcast, the Rule of 3 offense that will work at any level, go over and check those out. Leave a 5-star review. We would like those. But also go over and check out teachhoops.com. For coaches who want to get better. It's the one-stop shop for basketball coaches. It's resources, it's everything. It's what I would have wanted as a 27-year-old basketball coach. It's a roadmap to success on and off the court. And we offer a 14-day free trial because I'm a coach. I understand how it goes. Go over and check it out. Kick the tires around, see if it's for you. And if it's not, we'll part our ways and we'll say thank you and move on. But I guarantee you're going to love all the material. And the material we're always putting in teachhoops.com. But anyway, have a great day, everybody. And let's head off the podcast. All right. So you just got a recent job.
Yeah. So I've been with this program this is my third season.
Okay.
And first season, it was like I did the fresh soft and JV side, which the team haven't won. The JV team didn't win a game in 3 years. And we did pretty good. Well,
yeah.
3 years. And then like the varsity side in the last 4 days was like 8-70 something.
Okay.
So it was some like rebuilding and a new coach and stuff like that. And he kind of took a chance on me and we went from there. And I mean, his first year, the varsity side, we did 15-15. And then with mine for the JV was like 15-10. And then fresh soft was 8-5.
Okay.
And then it just built off of that. So last season was pretty good. And he came to me and was like, if I had it my way, I would, want you to be an offensive coach. So I was like, you know what, if that's what's best for the program, I was told like, be the assistant you'd want. So I'm like, all right, I'm all in, let's do it. But then after this summer, he just got, kind of busy with, his military, stuff like that. And just felt like it was best for him to, walk away. And at that point, it was offered to me. And, I just been doing everything with him this summer.
That's good. That's good. So you already had a relationship with the players.
Yep.
So that's good. That's good.
Yep. That was one of the things the players was like, is you going to apply? I'm like, yeah, I will. Because, I was like, I already built a relationship with y'all. And, it's a smaller community and we get more freedom and we're getting in the gym and working together, stuff like that. So I just was like, yeah, I'm all in. And
so describe the team a little bit.
So
are you athletic? Are you big? Are you small? Are you
hoopers? We're more small and like kind of athletic.
Okay.
We have like a few bigs, but we still got some work to do with them.
Okay.
But we really guard heavy and shooting the ball we're exceptional at, and
Are they are they hoopers, or are they multi-sporters, or are they like
we have most of them just play basketball. They're just
okay,
hoopers. We have both of our bigs are football players, so they multiple sport.
right,
Yep.
right, okay. Um, and you feel like the culture's in the right direction.
Yeah, we're definitely getting there.
Okay. Can you shoot?
Yeah, we can shoot really well. What we struggle with is attacking. I can be on them about attacking gaps just to break stuff down. But like we got a habit right now. Like when we put the ball on the ground, we running it on 3-point line to the next person. And I'm like, you got to get downhill to try to,
Right. You got to get to the rack.
Yeah,
Right.
and
Yeah.
then kick it. So we can shoot the ball, but we struggle, penetrating and trying to get to the rim with everybody. We have like 2 players that's like guards that will actually put the ball on the ground and actually attack.
And are the other ones just not able to do it? Are you gonna have to like? Is that an issue? You think?
No, they could do it. They just don't really have the confidence to do it.
Okay. Okay. And what is Illinois' rules? Like, can you have contact now? What are the rules with you and coaching and stuff like that?
Yeah. So you're not supposed to have no contact the week before like the season start. So right now we had open gym. We ended it for the summer or whatever. So
Okay.
like they'll call me and say, "Hey, can you open a gym?" And I'll let them hoop, but I won't go over
Right.
anything or anything like that.
You just let them play.
Yep. And then of course when October we can have an open gym, but then they have a week off, no contact, and then we get started for those 2 weeks before we jump in.
So you need them to play a lot of small-sided stuff like 2-on-2, 3-on-3, I'm guessing. That's what I would, when you open the gym up, I would let them play 5-on-5, but I would try to do a lot of because you can't hide when you're playing 2-on-2 and 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Like you gotta hoop. Like
yeah.
Like, and that will force them to maybe go downhill a little bit more. What are you thinking offensively and defensively?
So offensively, like have you ever like heard of Hoops Lab?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've subscribed to that.
Okay.
And I like kind of look at the community playbook and things like that. And between like watching like what I see on YouTube and like previous seasons and things like that, and my playbook from when I played in high school. So that's what I kind of go off of a little bit. For our offense, we run a motion like we got.
What are you doing with the bigs?
2 bigs. So we bring them high post. And look for that post entry, and then backdoor cuts for those wings, and then the point guard. And
I
then
like that.
Yeah, that's what I try to get into.
Okay. Do they want to go? They want to like, are you going to pressure? Are you going to like?
So what we've tried to get into over the last 2 years since I've been there, it's more of my teams, we play like a lot of 2-2, 1.5 court and pressure, and just run off of that. But with this group that I have over the summer, I've been getting them to more run the floor, like, pressure, and then we get out in the transition because they're super fast and athletic, but, over the years, it's been slow the ball down.
And how is the rest of the league? How's the other teams in your league?
I feel like we got there's definitely some teams that we can run with, and the teams that we run with, they don't have the big, so we got to slow down.
Okay.
But we struggle at like when we do run, getting a big because he's super big.
He's like an offensive lineman big, or
but we need him in the game.
You need the body. I hear you. So he's trailing is basically what you're telling me.
Yeah, so what I've been thinking about is actually have him off his trail, stop at like kind of like high post middle free throw. And get the ball to opposite side wing, and then the other one flash right around him.
Yeah, I like the idea.
So that's what I've been thinking about with him.
Okay. So how have teams beaten you the last couple of years?
Oh, get the ball to the rim and stop us on jump shots. If they can, pressure us and get us to stop shooting or take bad shots, and or if we it's two things to stop us: get us to shoot the ball horribly, take bad shots, and we not shooting well, and then just attack in the middle. We struggle at getting back on defense, no matter if it's a bucket or not, and then letting people get into the paint and get easy buckets.
Okay. So shot selection. So let's go through those. So how can you improve that shot selection thing, you think?
I've been trying to have like run more stuff coming off screens and stuff like that. Like we have a swing play where I got a guard corner, and after he move it to the so you got your guard, your point guard. I have a shooting guard, my small forward, he's pretty good. Which I mean, we got a habit where if he's not playing, then our whole program is this.
Right.
Um, and then I got a power forward next to him, and then you got big on the block right next
Fuck.
to the shooting guard. So what happens is ball go to the shooting guard look post. That's not there. That's our first option. And then from our point guard screens the small forward.
Okay.
And then once the small forward catch it, he can look to attack. If not, then my shooting guard go through, get a screen, and then the big from the opposite that's on the perimeter, he's going to down screen for the post. So you got your guard in the corner open for the three, and then you got your post man coming around that for a layup.
And how often do you reverse it?
That's one of the things we struggle with. They look like, all right, if that's not there, then all right, what do we
It's
get
my
into?
turn. It's my turn.
Yeah.
No. So I think on shot selection, I think you should do some film stuff with them early in the season. Early. Like you probably got a scrimmage before your first game, I guess. Like I think quickly and fast, you got to say, this is a good shot. This is a bad shot. This is a good shot for you. This is a bad shot for you. Like it's not equal opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. And I read that on like kind of like the building a program, going over like all your players know their roles and stuff like that. So that
you have to be brutally honest. Like, I am sorry, you are a junior and you are my seventh man. Now, can that change during the season? Yes. So I always say you should do early season, mid-season, postseason. Those are the three big. You got to have those discussion points with your players. So that's the first thing. So shot selection, I think, is correctable. But it's going to have to be brutal. It's going to have to be in film sessions. Sorry, you go in and hit, 60% of your threes in an open, empty gym, then we'll talk, because that's 35% when you're contested kind of thing. So that's fixable, because I think, especially if you have people, then you want the right people shooting at the right time, taking the right shots. Then get this. So you said the second thing was people are attacking you. What do you mean by that?
So, like, say that one more time.
Well, you said the second issue was they were just attacking you, getting into the rim, doing the. What do you mean by that? Like, you're not playing any D, or what is it?
Yeah. So, like, when an offensive player, like, hit the gaps, like we not sliding over to help, or even like a little contact. Like I have like two little guards where they can shoot the ball really well, they can handle the ball pretty well, but they struggle defensively. Which I'm in the like Facebook group, and I kind of been talking to other coaches, and it's like start on like individual man-to-man stuff before you try to do group.
Yes. Do the 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. Here's a gap, because what they have to learn is that when they score, it's everyone on the floor's problem. Like, I'm guarding you. It's not my problem. It's my problem. But then if you beat me, then it's kind of like the war. Like, I know I got people behind me. Who's in my foxhole to help me?
Yeah.
And you got to build, that's got to be kind of that mentality. Defensively. Like, so what we did, we were struggling defensively early. And it's still on my whiteboard. I said there were two issues we were having. We were turning the ball over too much, and we were not stopping teams. So we had like a team meeting, I don't know, mid-November, late November, early December. And I wrote on the board, I still remember, it was 12 and 55. I said, we're going to have less than 12 turnovers, and we're going to hold every team to less than 55 points. Like, you got to set, and we play a little longer game than you guys do. Because we play halves. We play we play two 18-minute halves. And you guys play quarters, I'm guessing, still.
Yep.
So we play a little bit longer. So 55 points for you would be low 50s, high 40s. So how can we do that? Well, here's how it breaks down. So there has to be some. Well, I saw one of your questions was about buy-in. Some of the buy-in we have to stop people. Like, we got to be able to defend some people. And
I kind of looked at one of your podcasts, and you was talking about, like, with buy-in and like toughness, in order to, like, say one of our toughness goals is like 2 charges a game. So I definitely put that down as well.
Yeah. So something you got to, and the thing is, it's like, it can even be like diving on the floor, like all the toughness things is you got to make a list of what does a tough player do. I've done this with my teams. Go to the whiteboard. What does a tough player do? And a tough player doesn't do this, like all the chatty chat that they think it does. Like, what does a tough player do? They get all the defensive rebounds. They get on the floor. They take the charges. They're going 110%. Like all the things, they'll come up with the list, and then you go, okay, we're going to take 3 of these. What are the 3 that we can do every game? And taking a charge is, I've had some great players that never took charges. Yeah. And it's like, that's one of those X factors. But, discipline and lines and I just got off a call with another coach. It's like, that's where you got to come up with, like, all right, what are our standards? Like, we're going to be on time. We're going to show up to practice every day. Okay. And then what are we going to do when those things don't happen? And, because everyone wants to win. Mm-hmm. Hell, the Cubs wanted to win for 100 years before they won a World Series. Crap. As a Cubs fan, trust me, I get it.
That was tough.
It was a long haul, and they wanted to win every year, but that stupid goat or whatever, but that's what I think, how you can help them, because you got to help them know, like, this is what we want. Like, if you sat them in a room, what would they want to do right now? Like, would they say, I want to win a conference? I want to win more games. I want to get a scholar. I mean, what is our goals and what are your goals? Like, they're different. Like, and selfishly, this is when I'm always talking to my guys. This is selfish time right now.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Gatorade Zero powders have been scientifically designed to help improve hydration balance in the body. With a clinically proven electrolyte blend and no artificial colors or flavors. Great tasting hydration no matter where you're going. Shop now online or at retailers nationwide. Gatorade, hydrates better than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
Like, right now is, you can be a selfish basketball player until November. Because it's about you and getting better and your skill sets and your shooting and your strength and your conditioning and your foot speed. It's like, now, when we come together in November, then we're coming together as a band of brothers. Let's go. Yeah. Like,
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So teenage boys, you can sell them just about anything. Trust me. But you got to convince them, like, yeah, I want you to be a college basketball player too. Let's go. Here's what you got to do if you want to be a college basketball player.
Yeah.
Your little guards, they better be quick as heck. They better be able to shoot the ball. They better defend like a mosquito. Like, they better be all over you if you want, because you're tiny. Like, tiny's hard now in college basketball. So that's an easy sell. If you want to play college basketball, you better be the best defender in the court, and the college coach, when they come in, better see it, because you're 5'9". How many 5'9" college players do you see?
Facts.
So let's be real. Like, I'm sorry, that's what God gave you, 5'9". So you're either going to deal with it or you're not. So you better be the best shooter in the gym. You better be the best defender in the gym. You better be the scrappiest person. You have to stand out. Like, if you're 6'7" and long, you don't have to do as much, because you're going to stand out, and they're going to find you.
Yeah.
So that's what I always tell my guys. I mean, I have a great guard. He's going to be a sophomore. He's tiny. He's got it, but he can shoot the lights out. Okay. Well, then you better be able to, you got to do these other things if we want to go to the next level.
I kind of have a player like that too. So basically I got a guard point. Well, he's more of a 2 guard. but he's really like the only person that could. It's two guys that could bring up the ball like consistently.
Right.
And he's one of them, and then the other one is probably like the small forward shooting guard that I kind of was getting into, and he just plays so hard on both ends of the ball that I try not to let him, have the pressure of bringing up the ball.
Right. And the thing is, you want him to do it a little bit just because that would be my sell is like, keep working on your ball because you're going to have to be a point guard in college.
Yeah.
You got to be a 2 for me. Like, I might have a 6'4", 6'5" kid in my team. I have a good kid who's 6'6", 6'7".
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have to play 3 in college. He's got to play 5 for me.
Yep.
It's just the reality of high school basketball. It's like, you're going to have to defend a big, which will make you better in the long haul.
Yeah.
But anyway, so a couple other things too. I would start a notebook or something because what's going to happen over the next year is crazy, and I can't teach you everything that's going to happen over the next year. But like, there's going to be twists and turns and things you're going to forget, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh crap, I didn't order the bus. Like, there's just stuff when you become the head. That 12 inches on the bench is a big 12 inches. You have to slide down and be the head honcho. But I would start thinking, you should start thinking offense and defense. You should start thinking about how you want to run practice, how you want to run your preseason, how you want to run your parent meeting, how you want to run, getting off of the bus when you're on the road, post game, halftime, all like everything. There should be no surprises. Like, you should start thinking about how am I going to do my scout? How am I going to prepare my scout? How am I going to convey the scout to the kids? All of that has to be thought out between now and November. So they know that this is how we handle the bus trip. This is how we handle when we're on the road. This is how we handle pregame. This is how we handle, everything. Like, and until you have to do it, you don't want to be thinking about it in November because there's going to be enough problems. Like, because, Laquandis is not going to be running the offense right. And I got to worry about that rather than worried about like my assistants are doing these things. And you also should have a hierarchy of here's what my role is. Here's what my assistants' roles are. Here's what maybe you have hopefully you get student managers. Here's what their roles are. Because all that stuff is, crazy. Hold on. I plug myself here. I'm looking at your email here real quick.
What's kind of your approach? Kind of been, we got a lot of work to do. Especially like, when it just coming back to like the fundamentals of basketball that I kind of feel like the program forgot. So I kind of been thinking about 2 a day some days. What's your approach for that? Do you think that's too much on us?
No. So how many days are you thinking of doing that?
Twice a week.
Early, okay. Tryouts, okay. Early, okay. I wouldn't do it after the second week.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking because because we practice 2 weeks and then we have a tournament.
Yeah, so I would do it for definitely the first 2 days of tryouts, morning after school, and then I'd wait and see. I do some conditioning stuff with my team, and I tell them, you have to do this set of conditioning before you get the locker room, before you get your practice gear. So they got to earn that kind of stuff. Like, you don't get in the locker room and the practice gear until you've met these specific tasks after we make the team. I think I wouldn't do it. Like, definitely would not do it after Christmas because their bodies are going to get, and especially the younger ones just are not used to that wear and tear. It's too much.
Yeah. What I was thinking is, just the varsity team, not our other teams. So just a varsity team and twice the first week and once the second week, and then that was it. I mean, if we have to, do something like later on in the season, it'll probably be like once or,
right.
We'll check in early on, but just really wanted to get those guys in early for, before we jumped into that tournament. So everybody.
Yeah. And there's going to be a lot of teaching going on because how you do things and how others do things, I think is going to just be different. It's going to just be different. No, I think that's a good, I think that's good. I think that's a good, like, hey, and you better be here. Like, I had to cut a kid last year. He missed 2 of the 4 days. Like, you're gone. Like, you can't make tryouts. You can't make my team. What are you talking about?
Gotcha.
Like, that's not the way it works.
And I talked to some of the parents about it.
And that's where you get parents involved. Like, hey, can you have bagels for us, or some milk and juice and stuff for after the morning one, or those kind of things. I think work really well.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What else? I'm trying to look at your email here. So have you started working on a playbook?
Yes. I have our hoops lab one that I just go through and put everything in.
Okay.
If you'd like, I could share that with you, because I have it open for like coaches as well.
Yeah, share that with me and I'll take a look, and then I can send you some notes back too. So just think about fundamental offense and defense. Try to map out the first couple weeks, because it's going to be hard to get everything. How do you get your press break in? How do you get your presses in? How do you get your out of bounds plays in? How are you dealing with jump balls? How are you dealing with timeout? Like, you got to think about all those specifics. And there's got to be some classroom sessions usually in those first couple weeks. Like,
gotcha.
Here's how we're going to do this, and here's how this is going to work, and here's how, it's funny because I've coached for 35 years and I've never sat under the basket during warmups. And this year I had to, like, after the first 5 games, I had to stand there because they weren't focused. They weren't doing what I wanted. They were just like, it's like, well, okay, here's what we're going to do. And so I changed the entire warm-up, and I said, here's what's going to happen, and I'm going to sit there and run it because you're not doing it the way I need you to do it.
I like that.
I used to sit over there on the bench because I had people like, but nope, it's not working. So think about those things. I think would be helpful.
Yeah, and that kind of goes like, that's one of the things I was looking at the roadmap, and just like when I started and everything like that, I was just like, where do I start at? So that's definitely alrighty.
All right. Any other questions?
No, I think I'm all good for now. I got a good start.
All right. Yeah, and then let's plan on like a couple weeks, get back together after you've kind of nuanced some of your offensive and defensive stuff.
Alrighty, sounds perfect.
Awesome. Talk soon. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
Hey, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, like, jump up and down, review, do whatever you got to do. Also, go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Have a great
NFL football season is here, which means when you switch to Verizon, it feels like touchdown, because you get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube on us when you buy an eligible 5G phone on select unlimited plans, which means you can watch every out-of-market game every Sunday afternoon, and it's all on us. Now that's the Verizon way to kick off the NFL football season right. Switch and get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube on us, only with Verizon.
See you. Avatar: Fire and Ash is now streaming on Disney+. It's the film critics are calling the best Avatar yet.
Yeah! Go, 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 go!
A true epic and completely jaw-dropping.
This is the only pure thing in this world.
Return to Pandora on Disney+.
It will be an adventure for the whole fam.
And watch the Oscar-winning phenomenon at home.
This is sick!
Avatar: Fire and Ash, now streaming on Disney+. Rated PG-13.